$10. The same amount we use for that per trip analysis where we got 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo, that you said is small, and 0.0 in 6 places, 125 cents, right? So, I want you to understand is that trips will be very flexible, right? You cannot tell me that all these 50 trillion trips that happened worldwide all cost 8,000 naira or $10. It's not possible now. That trip that happened in Nigeria cost 8,000. Trip that happened in China cost 8,000. Trips that happened in, oh, no. It's not possible. So, it's for calculation's sake. We just want to use one particular figure so we can get a better calculation. Okay? So, we'll simply do 8,000 multiplied by your ownership percentage give us this. Now, multiply by 50 trillion trips. What will it give you? 5 billion naira. Aha, that is the power of volume. If you do 8,000 naira, multiply, I'm doing for Nigeria now, naira, multiply by your ownership percentage, which is 0.0 in 5 places, 125%, it will give you 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo. Now, multiply that by your trips, by the trips performed, 50 trillion trips. If you do that, what you will get is 5 billion naira. 5 billion naira. This was the same person I showed 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo. Look at what the power of volume has done. 5 billion naira. And for this, multiply this by this, 0.0 in 6 places by 50 trillion trip, you will get $6.25 million. The power of volume. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. Don't even let your close friend, your brother, your sister, your parent talk you out of SWIFTtrip, because if you miss out, you will never forget the name SWIFTtrip. And you will be filled with regret. Just like how people who missed out on other businesses today are regretting. Coca-Cola, Uber, and many others out there. They are regretting. Don't miss out on SWIFTtrip. If you do, you will only have yourself to blame. That person you want to go discuss with now is not in a meeting today to hear from us. And now you will go and tell the person. They will tell you, they don't come again, no, run, no. Tomorrow, that person that tells you to run will go, may attend the seminar where one of our ambassadors will be the one anchoring the meeting. And the person will then understand the business and venture into it and will not tell you. Who lose? Of course, you are the one. The person will see the light that you saw, but because you went and discussed with someone else, that person, and the person talked you out of it. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. For any reason at all. Next slide. Look at how your asset has grown in the space of 5 years after the launch of business. Now, we are not saying after 5 years, after SWIFTtrip has launched business, you will not withdraw your money. No. You can withdraw your money anytime, remember, it's decentralized, like I said earlier on. You can withdraw your money any day, anytime. You can withdraw your money any day, any time. Okay? So, next slide, we say SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. Whether you believe it or not, sir, whether you believe it or not, SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. That's amazing. So we've come to the end of today's presentation, and we will be looking at this other aspect which says, what will be my role? Remember, my presentation guide was to show you what SWIFTtrip is, where we are, how customers benefit, and also how you will benefit as an owner of this business. So let's just look at this, which says, what will be my role as a subscriber in the movement leading up to the launch of SWIFTtrip? What will be your role? What will be your role? We say become an active campaigner and big from SWIFTtrip campaign pool fund. How? Let's look at the next slide. Be an active campaigner. This was a slide I explained to us earlier on, where the $80 is used for campaign, right? It's used for campaign. All right, so the next slide will explain more to us. Now, SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund, this is what is available for you and I. $191,200,000 available for you to come fetch from. This is what the company want to spend for advert, for campaign. That everybody has the privilege to be part of. So it is left for you to determine how much do you want to make. Mr. Emmanuel, how much do you want to make out from this campaign? How much do you want to make out from this campaign? The ball is in your court. You decide that. Next slide. Now, let's look at a practical example. We'll say SWIFTtrip campaign pays. How you earn as a campaigner of SWIFTtrip? How do you earn? Okay, how you earn as a campaigner from SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund. Now, this is simple. We say sell profit shares law. That is you introducing someone. If you introduce someone, you tell someone about SWIFT, and the person says, oh, I'm interested, I love it, I want to be part of it. The person makes payment, and the person gets registered. You who told that person will get $50. And if that person you told now goes out and talk to another person, him himself will get $50, while you will get $15 from that person, because that person now is your second generation. Then your third generation, you'll be getting $10. Your fourth generation, you'll be getting $5. Remember I told you in SWIFTtrip you earn up to your fourth generation. Your fifth generation now, you won't earn anything. So let's sum this up together. 50 plus 10, that's 65 plus 7, plus 10. 50 plus 15 is 65 plus 10, 75 plus 5, that is $80. That's the $80 I told us earlier on that is reserved for campaign. Not just that. The next slide shows us another package. Let's look at it. Extra campaign cash award. If you introduce 50 persons, you introduce 50 persons directly under you. I'm not telling you second, third, fourth generation. I mean first, all these 50 persons are your first generation. The company, after you must have earned your $50, so the company still appreciates you. After you must have earned your $50 from these 50 persons, the company appreciates you still with a token of $50. And you are then considered SWIFTtrip runner. You look at it, you love it. You said it's amazing. And you talk more. You went on and you talked to more persons and you got 500 persons directly under you. The company appreciate you with $1,000. And you're considered SWIFTtrip icon. You went ahead, you talked to more persons, and you're able to get 5,000 persons directly under you. The company appreciates you with $10,000, and you're considered the face of SWIFTtrip. That is why we say if you are serious with SWIFTtrip campaign, you will make millions, billions. Now that you are at the vision stage, now that we've not launched business, let's just campaign about SWIFTtrip. I have campaigned SWIFTtrip to the extent that I went to a spiritual house without knowing. I can't even remember the location of that place. I shared this a certain time in our Telegram meeting. I was just going from shop to shop, talking. I don't know when I opened the curtain and it was a spiritual house. I said inside of me, blood of Jesus. I can't remember the exact place. I'm still trying to picture that place because I've walked even without knowing where I'm going to. Spiritual house, I couldn't even campaign to the man. I couldn't even tell the man about SWIFTtrip. Because fear catch me. Yeah, we know that he that is in me is great. I know that he that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. But then, now me find them go. Oh, good. That day when I came out, I was just praying. I was praying, Father. I'm not lazy. Oh. The hustle and the hustle. Oh, God. Spiritual house. Well, thank God. Well, thank God for everything. It's a story today. All right. So let's just campaign, but don't enter spiritual house like me. Oh. You enter. Okay, if you can campaign them, good and fine. After all, he that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. Aha. Just campaign. Talk to people. Talk to people. You never know who will be part of the business. Don't look down on anybody. And to your friends, you can also talk to them. So that tomorrow they will not say, God, you wicked, oh, man, you wicked, oh. So you had this opportunity and you took it away from me. Share it with them, but stand firm. Don't let them talk you out. So that by the time you share it with them and they refuse it, your conscience will not blame you. Your conscience is clear. Oh, you told them, oh, but they were against it. They did not buy it. So that at that time, they will not say, you did not tell me. And some of them will still come up and tell you, oh, tell me where. Tell me where. Don't miss out on SWIFTtrip. For any reason. The next slide, please. Next slide. Do not miss SWIFTtrip profit share offer. Do not miss it for any reason. Then the next slide will tell us how to register in SWIFTtrip. We'll say subscribe now, make your payment to the company's account, SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD. SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD. So these are the company's accounts. We have the Nigerian account, the USD account, the pounds account, and the euro account. So make your payment to any of these account details. Please don't make your payment to an individual account. Don't make your payment to an individual account. Maybe the person says, yes, I'm an admin of SWIFTtrip. I met you. No, I'm an admin of SWIFTtrip. Check the group chat. You will see me as the admin of SWIFTtrip. No. Make sure you're making your payment to the company's account number, to the company's account rather, and make your payment to any of these accounts. Your payment of $180. And once you've done that, send your proof of payment to your sponsor. Who is your sponsor? That person that told you about SWIFTtrip is your sponsor. The person that told you about SWIFTtrip is your sponsor. So you also forward your full name, your email, and your phone number to the person. Your full name, email, and phone number to the person. The person will get you registered. Okay, so if there is no hub admin in your state, the person will contact the international admin. This is the international admin's contact. But if there is a hub admin in your state, the person will contact the hub admin of your state for your node ID. Okay? So that is that. Thank you very much. As the next slide will show us how to book our ticket for Saturday event for those of us in River State. We say ticket booking, headquarter event every Saturday. Gain access with your VIP ticket. Book now by sending your names to any of these number. Invite friends and advert bonuses. And we are done. Talk to people about SWIFTtrip. Talk to people about SWIFTtrip.